Did you know that there are currently 13,297 coins listed on CoinGecko.com? It's true. We've never heard of the majority of them. So today we're going to fire off the randomizer and see which coins come up. We'll go to their website and attempt to figure out exactly what it is they're doing in real time. So spin the wheel with us and let's go down the rabbit hole together. It's a completely off the cuff crypto roulette episode number 597 of the Bad Crypto Podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition.
Who's bad?
And welcome to the Bad Crypto Podcast, the baddest crypto podcast in the world. I'm Joel Comm, and that's Sir Lord. What's your new name?
My new name is the Most High and very revered, very esteemed Sir Lord Archbishop, Reverend Archbishop Travis Wright, Doctor of Space and Time and Metaphysics, and other bullshit that I throw on there as well.
So this is exciting, and those of you who are watching on video, you'll be able to see this. But we just received official documents from the Principality of Sealand, an independent sovereign state founded in 1967, sealandgov.org. These nice portfolios here, and you open it up, and it says there's a letter. There's a bunch of documents in it, but one of them is a certificate. Knights of the Sovereign Military Order of Sealand. In times of conflict or threat to Sealand security or world peace and security, you may be invited to join us in our military endeavors. Did I read this on a previous episode?
I think you read that to me specifically. We were having a conversation.
Well, we are now officers of the Sovereign Military Order of Sealand. That makes us knights. We are now knights. And so the Sir,
that makes this officially Sir Lord.
It's officially Sir Lord, and signed by
because a Scottish landowner, and now the knighting. But I don't have a round table. I got a square one. I'm sitting at a square table.
But you have a round seal on your document right here.
We are so legit now. And then there's a website called universallifechurch.org. It's ULC.org. That's where I became an archbishop. Oh, yes. The new one is Apostle of Humility, which I love. That one is the best. I was thinking about writing a book, The Art of Humility, by the Most High and very esteemed Sir Lord Reverend Archbishop Travis Wright, Apostle of Humility and Doctor of Metaphysics and Space and Time, Esquire the First.
So are there all kinds of titles you can pick up from there? Because
there's so many titles.
All right.
It was like some really funny ones, I think I'm going to officially add wizard to it as well, or warlock. I don't know. I haven't decided.
So Travis is still in Mexico. I'm back on the island, Puerto Rico, fresh from keynoting at Social Media Marketing World in San Diego. I can't wait to share the replay of this keynote with you guys. Usually, Travis, when we speak, it's to crypto and blockchain and NFT audiences, but to get in front of 1,000
recently before crypto, we were talking in front of those groups all the time.
But about crypto and blockchain, we're preaching to the choir. But this was to an audience that's heard of it, but largely unaware of what's going on in blockchain and NFTs and metaverse and play to earn and the new social sites. And their minds were blown, and it just makes me realize how much of the world is, they're not here yet, and they're going to be here, and it's just a privilege for us to be able to help teach and share with them, what's coming.
Yeah, these are the smartest marketers, really. I mean, this is the quote unquote the main social media marketing conference in existence. Now, there's some other really good ones around content, right, and inbound marketing, but around social media marketing, South by Southwest used to kind of be that, but South by Southwest it has music and film and Web 2, Now, actually, they were talking this week, they were talking huge about NFTs and South by Southwest.
Huge.
So NFTs have taken over, and I was watching. I saw Joel's presentation prior to, and we worked on some things on that. And then I watched whenever he was giving his presentation live. He killed it, man. So many people were blown away by what was being told. You're thinking about that is that most people haven't heard a lot of this stuff. They've heard NFTs, but like, what? Why do I need a JPEG? Why is it important? And so being able to lay that out to folks and have them understand why this is important is pretty important. Now, this particular episode right here, not that important. We're just going to be talking about random tokens. So it's like,
we don't even know what's going to happen. I mean, this is the fourth time, I think, in the history of the show that we've done a crypto roulette episode. We got tons of great interviews coming your way, but this is just, a casual opportunity for us to just hang out with you guys. And what we're going to do here is, well, I'll explain what we're going to do, but first we need that little transition music right here that tells us we're getting into the feature. Drop it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to random.org. Okay. And I'm actually, for those of you who are watching the video, you'll be able to follow along with everything that we're doing here on this episode, because it's going to be very visual. I've got CoinMarketCap. I've got CoinGecko.com pulled up right now. Timestamp, by the way, it is the 19th of March. 2022. It is 7:30 p.m. here in Puerto Rico. Nice that Puerto Rico is that the rest of the world has moved an hour ahead. So Eastern is no longer an hour behind us. So now it's only 3 hours from West Coast to East Coast for us. But the crypto
that was
market,
kind of nice at some point. It's like, all right, we're getting up, and then everybody else is kind of starting their day. We got a little head start on the day. But that's good. I like that, because there's a lot of people on the West Coast. We need to have meetings with them, and they're like, "Oh, I need to have it in the afternoon." And I'm like, "No, I don't really want to do a call at 8 p.m."
Right. The crypto market cap right now, $1.966 trillion. Bitcoin 41,791. So you could see here, there's 13,297 coins that are listed on CoinGecko. And think how many aren't listed, right? There's got to be thousands more. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick from a few different ranges of coins, and if we're familiar with them, we'll spin again because we've already covered them. But if not, we're going to go ahead and pop up their website and look at their market cap and talk about them. So where do you want to start, Trav? From like 25 to 100? Does that sound good?
I think when we had a discussion prior to, it was something like we want to do, maybe. Well, we've done a lot within the top 20, right? So I would think 21 through 100, and then we'll do a couple from 101 to 1,000, and then maybe we'll even do a couple of them from 1,001 to 10,000.
So the first one that came up is 77. So if I go here, I'm going to go based on what's on my screen right now.
Covered that one.
Is Neo. We've covered Neo before. We did an interview with what was this? DeHong Fei.
Yeah, DeHong Fei.
Yeah, some time ago, and you can. I don't know what's changed with Neo right now, but rolling the dice again. Number 69, Travis, just for you.
Are you serious? Did it just happen?
Is Wobi BTC.
Wait a second. Is that what it is right now? Number 69 is Wobi?
Yeah, Wobi BTC.
Because I have ApeCoin as number 69 on mine.
Okay, but we're not looking at yours. We're looking at mine. Do you want to talk about ApeCoin?
ApeCoin's dropped down a little bit. I see ApeCoin 72 now. All right.
So I'm assuming Wobi BTC is just their pegged Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's their pegged BTC.
There's nothing exciting or sexy about that. So far the show's
well. Let's do ApeCoin then, because that was 69 on my screen, and we were wanting to talk about ApeCoin anyway.
All right, let's talk about ApeCoin. Right now it is number 72 on mine. It is at $12.48. This is a phenomenon, guys. This is the coin developed by the Bored Ape Yacht Club team, which is making so much news that we've invited a gentleman to come talk with us about it for the Nifty show next week, because this is groundbreaking stuff. So let's hit it from a real high level, Trev.
Right. So back in, I believe, May of 2021, last year, not even a year, folks, we're talking a 10-month-old project. They launched for 0.08 ETH. And now you can't get one of these things for less than 200 ETH. So imagine getting yourself one of those holding it for this whole time, and you have an NFT that's worth 200 ETH. Well, on top of that, what they did was, well, also this week, one of the things that they did was Yugo Labs, which runs and owns Bored Apes, actually connected and partnered with the group Larva Labs and basically acquired all the CryptoPunks and the Meebits. And so now they got this huge ecosystem now of tokens. And well, then a couple of days ago, they announced that they're going to do ApeCoin. What is ApeCoin? ApeCoin is the DAO governance for the Bored Ape community. Now, if you were holding a Bored Ape, you were going to get dropped 10,000 plus, I don't know, 10,070 or something Bored Apes. If you had one of their mutant apes, I think you got like 2,000. If you got some of those other stuff that they had a kennel club and some other things. So if you basically got in and then participated in all the activities, you were going to get about 15,000 of these ape coins per each one that you did. And now, well, they got up to about 18 bucks, man, 18 bucks a coin.
Crazy. And there's an ancillary story around this, that somebody was really sharp and they saw what was coming. They borrowed 5 Bored Apes and ended up with $1.1 million of ape coin. They used a flash loan to borrow these, where the ape coin was not claimed, got the tokens, and then sent the NFTs right back again.
Wow, that's amazing. Like what did they do? Oh, they did it on NFTX.
Yeah, there's a vault on NFTX that the 5 Bored Apes were in, worth $1.4 million. And nobody used them to claim the airdrop. So the dude went in there, borrowed them, used a flash loan to do it via DeFi, collected his 60,564 ape coin, sold them on Uniswap for $1.1 million. And then they sold the original Bored Ape back to the same FTX vault.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, kudos to that dude who did it, and really, really sucks if you're the guy that owned those 5 Bored Apes, or whoever, maybe 5 different individuals that had them in the vault. I don't know.
Right. Well, that's part of the risk. You didn't necessarily know that Bored Apes was going to be doing that, and they did. And think about this. There's a video. I don't know if we can find the video, Joel, of the metaverse that Yugo Labs is working on with Bored Apes and Meebits and CryptoPunks and all this other stuff. It is an amazing video that just shows what is happening in the world of NFTs and metaverse. It's interesting. We find that? I'm going to pull that up.
I'm not finding it at the moment, but I know it's all over Twitter. If you go to @Yuga Lab, it's YUGA, right?
Yeah.
Yuga Labs, and there it is right there.
It's called the thing that they're doing is called it's called over.
There you go. You can see. Can you see this animation of this Bored Ape? I don't have the audio on for it, but I mean, this is like Disney quality, Pixar quality stuff.
Oh yeah, this is
they got
amazing.
going on here. He actually looks a little more claymation-y, but that, I think that's because of the textures they're using. It looks amazing. Like, you know, Animoca's got money in this thing. Bored Apes are going to be a major brand. Like, there will be a Bored Ape movie or Bored Ape TV show. They are in a year. Are they a multi-billion-dollar market cap across
already? Yeah, they've generated over $1.5 billion already. And here they are. So here's some of these other characters that are coming in. There's like, if the metaverse looks remotely anything like this, which I doubt it will look exactly like this, because good Lord, this is like studio quality type stuff, as you'd mentioned. I do still got that cigar. Look at this.
Allegedly, it's launching in April. That they've been hard at work at this, and you can see here in the video there's a CryptoPunk and a frog. There's a mutant ape. There's Meebits. That Meebit kind of looked like me, didn't he? With the glasses and the white hair. Maybe
he's a cool cat.
Yeah. So this is going to be a big deal.
There's the World of Women, or whatever that one was called.
It's going to be a really, really big deal.
The other side, break on through to the other side. That is what their thing is going to be. Other
it's
side.
Called Other Side. Yeah.
Yeah. Genius.
All right, so we're going to go more in depth on the ApeCoin, the airdrop, as well as what happened with Yuga Labs and the acquisition of the V1 CryptoPunks. That's a whole story in and of itself, and that's going to happen in an upcoming Nifty show. So if you're not subscribed to the Nifty show as well, you're missing out on all of the NFT, metaverse, play to earn stuff. Go to theniftyshow.com and subscribeify.
That sounds great. And then actually, I guess that's a good sort of a segue. Look at the show notes in this particular episode. Is I've launched a project called NFT.agency. It's a website. The goal is to find the very best promoters in the world around NFTs. That way, whenever we're working on any projects, we have the very best people working on our team. You can actually check out the Twitter. Twitter is _NFT_agency. TikTok is the.nft.agency, and that's the same as Instagram is the.nft.agency. Launched it about a week ago. It's all working in coordination with any of the projects that we have. We want to have a bevy of people in our stable of badasses who can help market and promote some of these things: podcast hosts, YouTubers, and then Twitter people, Instagram, TikTokers. So that's kind of the goal on that, and connect the dots.
NFT.agency. You guys can see the site here and connect on the Twitters and TikToks and wherever it is you happen to be. This stuff's just getting started, gang. Just getting started. Okay, I've put in, now we're going to go from 100 to 200. Okay, let's find something that we don't know. I'm going to generate a number, and that number is 189. I'm going to go to the main page again, so it's refreshed, and scroll down to the bottom, and then go to the next page where we will find 189. And the winner is Serum, SERUM. The token is SRM with a market
That's
cap
a Solana project
of 342 million. It looks like it just took off these last 7 days too. So let's
no. There's another project that's similar to that. That's a Solana project. This is not a Solana project. Market cap of $340 million. Let's take a look at the website there, Solana. Oh, it's a DeFi project.
Projectserum.com. It is faster, cheaper, and more powerful. DeFi. Serum brings the speed and convenience of centralized exchanges to DeFi while remaining fully trustless and transparent. So, and they have their own token. What do you suppose?
Built on Solana.
It is.
That is crazy. Why is it built on Solana, but then CoinGecko had it as an Ethereum contract code right there? So that is interesting. I thought I'd seen it on Solana, and then I was like, no, I guess not. Yeah, but it is 65,000 transactions per second. Solana can do. But if you do the Serum token, what is it? 60% off of your fees, 100% of protocol fees go to the benefit of SRM. I'll see what they're going to try to do. Their roadmap.
Yeah, I'm wondering what makes it unique. Obviously, they want it to be fast and with low cost transactions. On-chain central limit order book and matching engine provides liquidity and price time priority matching to traders and composing projects that benefit from Serum's existing architecture, bootstrapped liquidity, and matching service. So I'm sure that there is something unique about them that makes them different from other DeFi services. At a glance, I can't tell exactly what that is.
Well, it's a DeFi service built on Solana, right? Where a lot of them are built on Ethereum. This is one that is doing its best and rocking and rolling out there in Solana land. So, you know, they've been awarded grants, and I have heard about this one. And look at the token price. There must be something crazy going on because, you know, right now the markets has not really been great, and here it is over the last week. This thing is taken up is cruised up.
Yeah. Look at the total volume.
Boom. Something happened big on the 18th yesterday, Joel. Something big happened. This thing's gone up about almost $1 in the last day.
The word probably got out that we were going to spin the wheel and talk about them, and somehow the past knew about the future. This is impressive. There's almost $1 billion. They've had $1 billion in TVL. And
here's what happened, bro. Here's what happened.
Okay.
This week, Serum, I'm looking at their Twitter. This week, 211,000 Serum tokens were burned. That is roughly $500,000 at the current price. That's something that happened this week. Is that something that was huge? Also, what else is interesting? Anything else? Don't know. That's a pretty big burn. Had a big
It's
thing going on at
it's
a hacker house. Not sure.
half a million $500,000 was burned. So
Yeah. Burning you.
yeah, there you go. That's a new project that, well, maybe not new, but new to us. And so now we've taken a look at it, and you're welcome, Serum people. And now let's bump up to the 200 to 300 range, generate another number, and that number is 277. So I'm going to back up one page, and then I'm going to go to page number 3 on the gecko of coinness. And
I'm just going to change the page number in the URL from page equals 2 to page equals 3, and boom, there we go.
It's Joe. I guess
what token number? What is it?
It's Joe, Joe, number 277.
277. Okay.
So I'm going to click on Joe. Joe is currently got a
up 15% this week, Joe.
Market cap of $190 million. 11 million traded over the last 24 hours. It's a
I've heard of
$1.03.
this. Trader Joe XYZ is the website. Where did I hear about this? I heard about this. It doesn't have anything to do with Trader Joe's.
No, one-stop shop decentralized trading on Avalanche.
Oh, that's where we heard about it. We heard about Joel, whenever we interviewed the dude from Avalanche. He talked about it.
Oh, okay. So I'm connecting my wallet here. Now I'm on Joe, and there's a lot of stuff going on here. You could trade, you could jump in the pool, you could farm, you can stake, you can launch, I guess, your own project, and you could lend here on Joe. I like the aesthetic of it. It's kind of NFT pixel Minecrafty, and you can
It's
see
it's isometric, right?
it is isometric. So it's basically it's a swap site. It's like sushi, but for Avalanche.
Well, I'm going to check this out because I have some Avalanche. I only have like 100 or so Avalanche, but I can play around with it and see what happens. What I can do, I can stake it,
You
trade
can
it,
stake.
farm it. I guess I could farm it probably, yeah?
Yeah, you would probably farm because you can only stake S Joe to it. But if you were going to farm it, you could see that there's AVAX plus a bunch of other different tokens that you would need to pair it with.
Yeah.
I don't think you can't just stake Avalanche on its own.
Okay. I think I can what I can do is earn USDC stablecoins, some SJO or some RJO if I wanted to, and earn some of that. Maybe I'll stake myself some of that.
Maybe you should have a nice juicy steak.
Well, I don't have any Joe yet. All I have is Avalanche. So I guess I got to get myself some Joe.
Get a cup of Joe.
Okay. All right.
That'll be good. Okay.
I don't know
So
what the app is, but this is interesting. This is like a little rabbit hole unto itself.
it's a Joe hole.
That you did create the Joel coin back in the day. They're on waves.
It's totally
What is there? What,
worthless.
1,000 of them ever in existence?
Something like that. 1 million, maybe. Totally worthless.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. It was just last August, 7 months ago, that it was worth 2.5 cents, and it hit $5. I mean, boy, if you loaded up on Joe, you were up 3,800% if you got in at the beginning of that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a 20.
And here it is. It's number 277 overall with a market cap of what, 100 million, 100 plus million. So there's still some room to grow on Joe. What is it worth? 190 million market cap.
Room to grow with Joe.
Grow with Joe.
Shall we move on?
All right, so we're gonna do 300 to 400.
Yeah, I kind of like this way. It's like you don't know what you're gonna get.
But we're gonna get something that's not like completely shitty. Like we're gonna go, number 11,408.
I hope so. I really hope so. Number 344 is what came up. Scrolling down on this page finds us at iExec RLC. The ticker is RLC. $1.92 with $137 million market cap. What the heck is this? It's
the URL is weird. It's IEX.EC. I've never even seen .EC, but it spells out iExec. So that's clever. It's the blockchain-based decentralized marketplace for computing assets. The iExec marketplace connects resource providers with resource users, allowing anyone to monetize or rent computing power, data sets, and applications.
Oh, they got a little video here. I'm not gonna play their audio, but just taking a look here to see if it tells us anything. So they're basically decentralizing computing resources, right? So what does that
They got
mean?
an app store, they got a marketplace, they have their own data wallet. You can be able to provide a lot of different stuff. They have their own SDK to be able to, and JavaScript libraries to be able to create your own tools with their information. So that's kind of a wild concept. The URL is interesting. The token name sucks, but why not just call it iExec? What's RLC? I don't even know. Is there another token of that? Hard to say.
I don't know, but apparently they've got an Oracle factory, so you can make your own Oracle. So not being a coder, I don't, maybe can you explain from a technical point of view how an Oracle works?
Well, it's just to verify information. So like in connecting, like an Oracle is working between, like Chainlink's kind of an Oracle, and it's like verifying in between different data sets or different chains or other different things. So it's basically the Oracle is what verifies the truth in some ways, as far as I understand it. And so without an Oracle, like a price Oracle, you want to make sure if you're going cross chain, you want to be able to make sure that the prices are comparable and correct. And that's how I understand it. I could be completely wrong though. I'm not.
I thought the Oracle was the person that Neo needed to see.
This is true, but this project right here is almost at its all-time low. It's pretty near its all-time low.
Huh.
Well, I guess not completely near its all-time low, but over the last year, it's near its all-time low over the course of the last year for sure.
The token is RLC, and you can see some of the products that they have here: marketplace and SDK, their dApp store, and a data wallet. So if you're interested in this,
trading volume though, man, it's like $10-12 million a day. So they must still be doing stuff. It doesn't look like they're dead, and they've been around for 5 years now, since 2017 July. They've actually been around, Joel, just a little bit longer than our show. So they launched, it looks like they started tracking it. CoinGecko started tracking it on April 19th, 2017.
Huh.
Almost exactly 5 years. Not quite that, but 1 month shy of that, because today is March 19th, and on April 19th, 2017, they were created. There you go.
Yeah, a baby was born. Okay, going from 400 to 500 to the next page, number 477. Is that like?
And these are just getting shittier and shittier, folks.
Well, there's nothing shitty about those.
I'm just saying, like, we're going to get down to the ones we're going to be like, oh man, look at this. Actually, there's like some pretty good ones in here. They still have over $100 million market cap. That's crazy to me, dude. Like the first one that doesn't have $100 million market cap
right here,
number 429.
So this one has got a $75 million market cap. It's Network. Is this, what is it? Is it Dutch? Is it Norwegian? What's Network? NTVRK.
It's up 14% this past week.
Network.co. We're going to go there. Perhaps it's Dutch. I don't know. We're going to go look at it here and see. Oh, it's a metaverse. All right.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So
well, they say, that your net worth is equal to your network.
Enter the metaverse network.
And they are very active on their Medium right now. They just posted something 2 days ago, 3 days ago, last week. They posted 4 times already this month. So they're making lots of different partners, and they're getting lots of people into their metaverse. They partner with Xtoads, with Silo, the Red Ape family, Kindy Architects, Creepy Creams, Whitley, Dino Dog. So they're actually partnering with Travala, Jurassic Punks, Crypto.
Yeah, see,
they're actually partnering with a lot of people, Joel.
It used to be that you would find the shit coins in the hundreds, but there's so many projects now, Travis, since we've done this, the odds of, finding a lot of crap, in the top 500 or so is small, because there's real projects. Look at this. They're building out. So this is, you build out with their tools. So is this like a create your own metaverse type thing using their ecosystem?
Yeah, let's see. We got listings, and so you can buy your network tokens. You can trade 1 ETH for about 1,600 networks.
See, I'm looking here at, what you're saying with all the partners. It seems to me like this is a platform for people to create their own metaverses, their own world.
Yeah. Interesting. Now I just clicked this. Now check this out. network land is only 0.67 of a floor right now. So it looks to me like if they're actively building and they have all these different people that and all these different things that are popping up on here, it would make sense to me that if they're building and they have new partners and they're actively growing this thing like they are, then wouldn't their land parcels be valuable down the road? Maybe
I'm wondering how many. So there's it looks like, so it is a metaverse of its own. I don't want to get in the Discord. Sorry guys, not at the moment. There's only 1,600 in the Discord. So there's not a ton of traction, but they have done 4,000 in secondary market on OpenSea. And are you a landlord, a magnate, a tycoon, a monarch, a baron, or a czar? So there's a landowner's Discord. It's a metaverse that allows users to monetize their creations via NFTs and virtual land. So they have network land, they have network bonuses, network avatars, and network transports. There's 4 different collections on OpenSea. So like, let's look at the avatars. Let's pull these up here. There's 389 people own 989. Looks like it's a card, and the floor for the avatars is 0.8 ETH. So yeah, you're definitely interesting.
I'm actually getting a really nice parcel of land right now. It's a little bit more than the floor, but it's at the end of a peninsula, right at the end, where I could, you
getting this one right
partner
here
with Travala and make our own hotel.
Is this the one you're getting right here?
Let me see the screen. I'm busy getting it. Let me see. Is that the one I'm getting? That's the one I'm getting. I got that one. Yeah.
Should we be neighbors? Or
I'm
do you
not
want
sure.
me? Do you want me to live on the other side of the island?
As far away as possible. Actually, I wonder what the pink circle thing is. Like a little, like what is that? Because there's that on a lot of them. There's that, and are those already taken? Or
I don't know. Is it a
looks like
helipad?
a helicopter
maybe?
pad. But these
Maybe.
little parcels look a little small.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna go. You just like impulsively went in there and bought something. I'm gonna research a little bit more. I wonder if there's.
I just like, you know what? It looks cool, and look at all these partners. I was just looking at all the partners that they had, and I said, "There's a whole lot of communities. If they get this right, then all these different partnerships have all their own communities. They should be diving in. So it does have a small Discord community, but however, Joel, that's a Discord community of only their landowners.
Right. I mean, they do have the Sleazy Sloth Syndicate.
That's true.
I don't know who they are, but I love the name of it. And Space Dogs and Penny Boys and Jurassic Punks and Creepy Creams.
Yeah. Travelot, which is that crypto travel site.
I don't know if I want a creepy.
Every one of their rounds, their staking rounds have sold out. So I think I want to snag a little bit of that. Not financial advice. That's just Travis being Travis over here, folks. So
yeah,
but
I'm gonna poke around.
I own a peninsula.
I will poke around a bit more. All right, let's get bold now, shall we? I'm gonna go from 501 to 1,000 now.
Okay.
And we're gonna see what pops up here. Number 800 even. So we're gonna go to page number 8. Wait, that'll only take us to 799, right?
Go to page 9.
I'm gonna need to go to page number 9. And up pops Elysia. Token is EL, market cap $23 million. The coin 0.0074. And let's take a look and see what Elysia is. Elysia.land. So I think we might be hopping on another metaverse.
Yeah. Well, there's a person who works at Bad Media who's named Elysia.
You know what? I'm totally wrong. Digital infrastructure for real estate assets.
Oh, wow.
It's a DAO registered in Wyoming. Good place to have a DAO. We help digitalize real estate ownership to provide direct access to secondary markets on a global scale. So the idea here is to find real estate opportunities around the world and settle transactions with almost no intermediary costs. So sorry, realtors, no more 6% for you just for going, here's a house. Do you want to buy it?
Right.
I know you
well,
do
it's not
more
6%.
than that.
I think it's like, isn't it like 3% to one person's realtor and 3%? But in Puerto Rico, they don't even have, you don't have, the buyer doesn't have a realtor, only the seller.
Correct.
But I'm like, how in the hell are you going to find a house? I found one pretty quick because I looked online. That was where I found mine. But just kind of, it was definitely a weird process. And when you actually had to pay, I don't know if it was like this for you, but like I had to get multiple checks because the people that owned the home owed this amount to the bank. So we had to get a check to the bank, and then they had profits from the deal. So I had to get them checks for the profits. And then the other person with the title had to get paid. The lawyer had to get paid. And then the realtor had to get paid. It was just crazy. It was weird.
So I'm looking at properties they've closed on. They all seem like apartment buildings, although this would be a really interesting house, but those do look like individual units there. And you can't click on any of them. So I can't verify or see anything else. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's just their portfolio. There's no information other than a picture of a building.
Well, this is like, there's probably like if you look at Alicia asset red number 1, that 181,000, that's like an apartment within a building. It's not like the whole building, you know what I mean? So it's like, these are probably condos, like you said, probably not the whole apartment building, probably a component of the apartment.
And they do have D-apps, and there apparently is an app to download. It is a Android app. You can see right here called Alicia by Modori.io Finance. And there's just a few reviews on it right now. Looks like it's pretty buggy at this point. So this is about what I kind of expect to get when we get down into these numbers here. These guys are trying something, but
okay.
Is it
going
to work?
A Supreme shitcoin then.
All right, so we're going to go from 1,001 to 2,000 now, right? It's getting we're getting up there, gang. Number
Depends
7.
on how many are we going to talk tokens about here. Are we going to go and do like a bunch more? Or are we going to go from, let's go see. We'll see how this goes.
We're going to go to 1768 now. I got to scroll. Oh,
all
so
right,
that
let's just go. That tells me we just up at the top in the URL, just change it to page 18.
1768 is BSC Station, BSCS, market cap of $2.7 million. Obviously something built on the Binance Smart Chain, almost 7 cents right now. BSCstation.org is the website. And
look at this, a total of 500 million tokens, but only 38 million of them are in existence. Yeah, but and how's their volume? $117,000 worth of volume.
Look at the website. It's a website builder. Further configuration is required. So
welcome to NGINX.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Dude, I'm in. I'm buying it all right now.
I'm not going to spend any more time on that. Let's see. It can get real scary now. We're going to go from 2001 to 5,000. Number 2316 is the winner. That means we're going to page 24. Okay, Trev, now you're going to see a beauty, right? Now,
what is this? What number was it?
20. Did I say 2416?
Okay.
So the winner is the Peach Folio, currently with a market cap of $782,000, 0.0012 cents PCHF.
You know what's funny, Joel? I've actually had some of this token.
Peach Folio?
Yeah. Look at the website, dude. Tell me this is not a beautiful freaking website. If this is not, I saw this on, I saw this on PooCoin.app, and I was like, wait a second. Whoa, if this is going to be the app that they're building, this could be spectacular. And if you look at their website, this is one of the better websites that we've seen. And it's what is it? Number 2418 overall in market cap. Got a total supply of 1 billion tokens. And looks like there is only 600 million of them are already in supply.
Look at the stuff they're doing here.
$600, bro, on volume.
They've got a Peach Folio, Peach Analytics, Peach NFT, Peach Hub, Peach Gaming, Peach Finance, and Peach Learn. And according to this, they've had over 70,000 downloads of their app. Looks like it is an Android. Oh, it's both. It's iOS and Google. So the problem here is what? Shy on marketing. Right? Nobody's talking about it except their community. Why do you suppose volume is so low? Because it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm asking them right now to please ping us. And I want to know if they're still alive and still building.
Well, look here on Android, they've got 4.5-star review. So, you know, people who are using it there are happy. If we go to the iTunes app store and look at it, 4.7 DeFi.
Yeah, how many reviews are on that thing?
29
Okay.
ratings.
I wonder if they've updated it recently. I'm actually going to I'm typing in Peachfolio right now. I'm going to download it.
Yeah.
And yeah, 48. Wow, 5-star reviews, it looks like. I mean, the app looks freaking amazing. When's the last time? I wonder when's the last time that they did anything with it.
Wouldn't that be funny if like what we thought was going to be crap and we actually found a gem? And I don't know if it is or not. You guys.
It's a 4-year-old token right now, Joe. It's been around for 4 years. I think it's got to be all around their marketing. Stephen Paul, the developer, ping us, bro. I just pinged you. And I don't know when the last time they updated anything. It doesn't necessarily say when they updated the app last for bugs. Oh, 2 months ago. So they're still alive.
He just got free marketing right there. I mean, we're just we're talking about it and going, this is interesting. You guys, how about Republic of Bad Cryptopia? You guys go do some research on this, pop in their communities and write us at badcryptopodcast@gmail.com and let us know what you found out about Peachfolio. Have we discovered something that's got some real potential here, or are we missing something from, you know, our 5 minutes of high level research, which can't really be called research?
No, I mean, I have some of their token, dude. I'm gonna look in on my Binance Smart Chain to see if I still have some, because I know I had some. I don't know if I sold it or whenever. I mean, I probably did, because I go in and out of some of those coins over there. But it's possible that I actually have some of this right now. So I'm gonna switch it over to my BNB. I'm actually typing in the smart contract right there. There it is, Peachfolio. And yeah, you can take a look at this. They have $200, almost $300,000 locked up into the LP holdings, a total market cap of $1.1 million right now, essentially.
I think that they should change their tagline to "Life's a Peach."
Life's a peach and then you die.
All right, let's do one more, Trav, and this time we're going to go from 6,000 up to 13,000. We can get anything here. This final one is going to be number 6753. 6753. That puts us on what page? On
it's page 68.
68. 6753. Yeah, you know what? They're not even numbered anymore. Like once you get this low,
well, they don't even have a market cap. If you get to the point where they don't have a market cap, then they either they could be a new project or something. All right.
So I'm not going to go that broad. We'll go from 3,000 to 7,000 and see if that's still going to be too high. Let's go 3,000 to 5,000 because math. 4301. So I'm going to go to page 44. 4301 should have, you know what we know? It's going to be this. It's Yearn. That's not the actual Yearn Finance. That's definitely not. That's something else.
YFN.
Let's see what UTED is. How's that? We'll just pick this one randomly.
United? Yeah, UTED.
UTED 0.0079 unitedtoken.eu. It looks like it's on Tron.
Yeah, a total trading volume of $5.39.
United Community is building the first crypto city in the world. Use United tokens for real estate purchases, buying groceries, eating at a restaurant, paying for accommodation. What city is this good in? Like we're building, we're crowdfunding. I don't understand. Uland, Meland. Okay, this is why it's
and that's
down
built
here.
on Tron, which is interesting.
Where to Crypto City? Here, I'm clicking the link on here. The first crypto city.
Crypto City.
Oh, it's Tallinn, Estonia. So that's that which been there. Beautiful city, and especially the old part of it. It's like walking into Beauty and the Beast, you know, with this old architecture. Estonia.
There's a lot of stuff beautiful in that city, including the ladies. They are lovely, lovely.
Nice Estonian ladies. So yeah. The future of finance. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know if it's peachy. So there you go. Crypto roulette all up in your face.
It's as good as you get, as good as it gets right here, folks. Do we want to maybe do one like from let's say from the top 20 to kind of end it, or the top from 20 to 100, or the top?
How about you just pick something you want to talk about?
Just 20 to 200.
How about you just look in those top 100 and go, hey, this one's been interesting to me. We haven't really covered it, and just tell me which one. I'll click on it and we'll look at it.
Let me actually do this. How about I sort this and say, all right, number 76, XIDO, Zydo Finance. It's up 129% this week. So I wonder why.
It's at $54.48 with a market cap of $1.5 billion.
Oh my God, it took off this week. Holy cow, dude. It literally started skyrocketing on the 2nd of March, went from $5.59 all the way up to $80. What?
Papoom. All right. Zydo Finance, evolving DeFi platform, next generation farming ecosystem platform, infinite blockchain ecosystem.
Okay. And they just recently launched a play to earn game, Goldmine. Yeah, so they're doing they've got game.zydo.finance. So there's a lot of stuff that looks like that's going on with this particular project.
Like games.
But it has tanked 33% in the last day. So when something goes from $5 to $80, expect a correction, just FYI, probably down below $20 when it's all said and done. That's crazy.
Zydo will launch its first P2E blockchain game using NFT cards. Will launch. There's nothing to see here yet other than a picture.
It says it has launched it on their Medium. It says they have launched it at game.zydo.finance.
When I click a play, it says coming soon. So
okay.
I don't see. Let's look at their NFTs.
The Medium says that. So anyways, there we go.
So you can get a Zydo pass. These are the and then this is the game. Looks like a mobile game that you'll be able to play right here. And these are the NFTs. Looks like different levels of access for them. You must have the NFT in your wallet to play, and you can't do that right now, but maybe soon.
Maybe soon. The site looks pretty solid. I mean, but there it is. It's worth $1.5 billion. So it's in the top 100. So as always, folks, do your own research. We were just having some fun on this one to take a look at some stuff. It's always good. A lot of folks message us and say, hey, where's the just Travis and Joel banter episodes? We like that. And so we said, all right, you asking you shall receive, right?
It wasn't even very witty.
We weren't witty at all. We just,
I mean,
I didn't no corn jokes. I didn't make a penis reference. No, these nuts.
You did though. You said you got a peninsula.
You know what? I did have a joke built in there. I was like I said to my girlfriend, she's got a penis in you. But this is different than a peninsula, a peninsula, a peninsula.
Well,
right.
We're going to continue with the tradition of being mostly unlistenable. I am Click. He is Clack. We are.
And we are very bad.
We're very bad.
Hard to listen to. If you are an extreme leftist, you hate us. That's cool.
Well, that's because you have a problem, though. You have a problem with your emotions and your politics. That's like the double whammy.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Travis, you and I we're both gift goat holders of Gary V's V Friends, yep. And we're going to be going to VCon in Minneapolis in May, and might be getting involved in some other capacity. We've got a call this week, and we'll find out what that looks like. Mm-hmm. But
are the tickets claimable yet?
No, they will be dropped. Like there's a timestamp day, and if you're holding the NFT, it'll be dropped to your wallet.
People are going to be. I wonder how much those are going to go for. People are selling the tickets.
I bet $4,000. Because right now, if you wanted to use book game tokens to burn to get them, it'll cost you about. I think it's close to $4,000.
Well, shit. A lot of people should have probably done that instead of spending 14 ETH or something on like one of the random cards.
Maybe, but then you also get the ticket for the next 2 years also. That's and true. The value of the NFT. So I don't know. Gary is planning some big things, and I think we're going to be really glad that we went to the event. I think that it's going to be.
Do we know what days it is?
Yeah, it's all go do your own research.
Well, we can tell people it. I mean, if we know, that's why I was it. I know it's in May.
It's in May.
Say May what? Your birthday's in May. My birthday's in May.
Yeah, it's like mid-May. What day is yours?
My birthday's the 16th.
Okay, so I think, let's see, I'm going to look at my calendar right now, and I'm going to tell you exactly when it is in May. It is May the
I see it, 19th through the 22nd.
there you go. There you go. Go to vfriends.com. All that he's got a great their system for updating everything is all really clear about when, where, what, how, which is how he's been able to onboard so many people. And really, really excited. I've been telling you guys for months that we've been working with a major Hollywood celebrity on an NFT series, and I cannot tell you tonight who it is. It should be announced on Monday. And so on the next episode, we'll be able to talk about that because it's super exciting stuff.
It is. It's super awesome. Great stuff. Yeah. And somebody had actually listened to our show in the past, which is pretty cool. Reached out. Love it.
Thanks for listening, gang. We appreciate you. Always love to hear from you, especially if you have nice things to say. If you don't have something nice to say, then we invite you to go stick your head in a trash can and scream whatever you wanted to say into that trash can. It's nice reverberation. And at the end of whatever you're screaming, yell out, "Stay back!"
Who's bad?
The Bad Crypto Podcast is a production of Bad Crypto LLC. The content of the show, the videos, and the website is provided for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. It's not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice of any kind. You shouldn't make any decisions as to finances, investing, trading, or anything else based on this information without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional financial advisor. Please understand that the trading of Bitcoins and alternative cryptocurrencies have potential risks involved. Anyone wishing to invest in any of the currencies or tokens mentioned on this podcast should first seek their own independent professional financial advisor.